Norman Quinton Cook is known around the world as a pioneer of the big beat sound and a crossover star. But who is the man behind the contradiction that is Fatboy Slim? Norman Quinton Cook was born on July 31st, 1963 in Bromley, Kent, and was raised in Reigate, Surrey. His brother introduced him to punk rock at 14 years old via The Damned album, and Cook would spend his early music career as a drummer and vocalist in punk and new wave groups. At 18, Cook enrolled at Brighton Polytechnic and was cultivating his DJ skills while building the foundation of Brighton's hip-hop scene under the pseudonym DJ Quintox. An old bandmate named Paul Heaton had formed a group called the House Martins and asked Cook to step in on bass. Cook would experience success with the band, but he would return to Brighton to pursue music he was more passionate about. For Cook, punk rock had ripped up the music rules, and those rules were being rewritten by dance music. Cook would have his first solo success with 1989's Blame It on the Bassline, and this record would go on to be the blueprint for the sound Cook would create through Beats International, a loose group of studio musicians that were influenced by dance music, hip-hop music, and graffiti art. They had a #1 single with Dub Be Good to Me, but it would ultimately end up bankrupting Cook as he had illegally lifted the bass line of the Clash's Guns of Brixton. In 1996, Cook adopted his iconic pseudonym Fatboy Slim. His first release as Fatboy Slim was called Better Living Through Chemistry. Fatboy Slim would then release The Rockefeller Shank as a single leading up to 1998's You've Come a Long Way, Baby. The album would make Fatboy Slim a superstar and give him his first solo #1 record with Praise You. In 1999, he performed the track at the MTV Video Music Awards in New York City, and the music video starring Spike Jonze would win the award for Breakthrough Video. In 2001, Fatboy Slim would be back at the VMAs, this time for the Weapon of Choice music video starring Christopher Walken, which would go on to win 6 awards, the biggest winner of the night. When it comes to signature sound, Norman Cook is a pioneer of the big beat sound. Just as garage music is named after the Paradise Garage in New York City, big beat music is named after Cook and the Chemical Brothers Club Big Beat Boutique. On July 13th, 2002, Brighton police were expecting a pretty large crowd, about 60,000 people, to see Fatboy Slim's second open-air concert on Brighton Beach, titled The Big Beach Boutique 2. What actually happened is quite unbelievable. 250,000 people mobbed the promenade on the beach, which resulted in severe overcrowding and traffic jams throughout Brighton that lasted until morning. Cook was subsequently banned from ever performing in Brighton again, but his entire set is remarkably caught on tape, and we've put the link in our description. Cook was given permission to return for a show on January 1st, 2007 for 20,000 people that was much better received by local law enforcement, since all ticket holders had to have a Brighton postcode. Essential mixes for Fatboy Slim include Big Beach Boutique 2, Fatboy Slim's Boiler Room in Brighton, and Fatboy Slim's Essential Mix in 1996. Whether he's in the DJ booth or in his office filled with rave memorabilia, Norman Cook reminds us to never take life too seriously.